It's interesting to me. The Niners give up 3 firsts and a third. They don't get Deshaun Watson. They're not getting Trevor Lawrence. They're going to be getting potentially the number 3 quarterback in this draft. And I'd like to ask you, who do you think that quarterback should be? Who should they take?
Well, I hope Zach Wilson's there. You know, I think what they're assuming here is that Jacksonville takes Lawrence, which I don't think that's an assumption. I think that's a given. And then the Jets at number 2 either shock the world and take Sewell, the offensive tackle, because they have conviction about Darnold, or they take Justin Fields, you know, because they want him, you know, that type of quarterback. And the 49ers have Zach. I mean, he's the perfect fit for Kyle's offense. I mean, he's the perfect fit. And are there going to be some growing pains? Yes, there are going to be some growing pains. But when you look at the skill set, what he did on his pro day, the throws that he can make inside the pocket, his ability to get outside the pocket and make throws, he's a special player. And he's a franchise player. He's a guy that's going to win a Super Bowl at some point in his career. And if that's the 49ers guy and they get him, they're not going to worry about the draft picks they gave up.
How confident are you that Zach Wilson is the target and that he'll be there at 3? Or do you think the Niners would have to execute some type of draft day trade up where they swap picks 2 and 3 with the Jets while the Jets are on the clock?
Unless they had something already planned. You know, there's a lot of things, Grant, that go on behind the scenes that we're never going to hear about. There are conversations that will never, you know, be made public, that the media and the fans will never know about. Maybe years later, you know, in some documentary, we had this conversation. But you have to remember, you know, there is a relationship between the Jets and the 49ers now that didn't exist before. And so conversations may have been had that, hey, on draft day, we're going to make a swap. But we don't know that, you know. We have to assume that the 49ers are 100% sure that they're going to get their guy.